Hey guys, Robert here on another lesson of Pro Teacher's Noob as another solo class that I have Raymond with me.
Sup?
And we're going to be continuing and hopefully finishing the Martha Washington books. Now, Raymond, just to see if how much you learned from the last one, care to give everyone a summary of what we've been going through with Martha Washington so far?
I guess I'll summarize as best to my abilities.
Yeah, that insanity, I know.
It's been like 2-3 weeks ago. Okay, so here we go. So Martha Washington is this girl who was in some kind of like weird project-looking building.
The Greens.
The Greens, basically. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
And she had a really shitty life. Outside of this place, America was basically taken over by super radical right-wing extremists,
and then eventually by a very left-wing, very militant environmentalist afterwards.
So anyway, so she joins. She gets arrested, then escapes, and then joins the military. Still at a stupidly young age.
I know. I still remember your reaction. Like she's 16.
Yeah, she's cutting through fucking robots with a sword.
No, not just robots, but also, gay Nazis.
Oh yeah, gay Nazis and robots with a fucking one-handed saber at 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there goes my suspension of disbelief. Anyways, moving on. So, her commanding officer is this racist, self-important jackass.
Yep.
Who likes to send her on suicide missions in the hopes that she dies.
Mm-hmm. All the while trying to increase his own political power.
Yeah, so eventually, I guess over the course of 2 years, I guess?
Thereabouts, yeah.
He does ascend to power, and she gets abducted by Native Americans, and I guess this...
the Surgeon General.
Yeah, and then also there's some kind of
Raggedy Andy.
The psychic little girl right out of Akira.
Yep.
She's taking care of her, and the Surgeon General is this really, really awesome Nazi robot thing.
Who thinks that life is a disease is a crime?
Yeah, that thing's pretty freaking cool. That was one of the better parts of the story.
Oh, you're gonna love it, and then you're gonna love this one then. Oh, and the right-wing extremist president turned out still alive.
Yeah, he's apparently the fucking brain from Doom Patrol.
Yep, and he survives. By the end, they deal with the racist, and things seem to go back to how they used to be, which, to be fair, was a lot more stable than they were becoming.
Well, the story basically ends with Martha watching the racist guy hang himself in prison.
Right.
I mean, she's just sitting down right in front of him as he hangs himself in prison. I mean, it's
he botches it too.
Yeah, he botches it. He botches it, and he struggles and suffers for an hour before.
I think she's at 15 minutes. She's at 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember exactly how.
Yeah, that's all right. But yeah, it was 15 minutes, and she's like, I'll call the guard soon.
And then we read a couple of side stories where she met basically Captain America.
Yep, and also this one of the feminist enemies who their weaponry kept blowing up in their face.
That was amusing as hell.
It was. But basically, it's made very clear the war is still going. This America's second civil war is still going. And yeah, that's the other funny thing. That second civil war was very much like, oh my God, it's more relevant now than ever.
Yeah, so now getting back to this, there was one major flaw that I could find within the story, and then there was a secondary one in that one where she was fighting the feminist, where they were just all their shit was blowing up. I'll start with that one. Yeah, I'll start with that one because it's the least offensive of the two things. Okay, so the thing is, at the end, all their equipment's blown up or fell apart or whatever, and they start laughing, and then they start swapping stories and being all friendly with each other, and then they decide to wait to see what side rescues them first. And I thought to myself, Why would you do that? Why won't you two just go your separate ways? Go in the direction of where your FOBs are, and then just you go. You know,
I think because they're good soldiers and they wanted to make sure and so they can have a good whichever side gets there first, they would have a good informant.
I guess it just seems like an odd thing to do. I mean, it's just like in any situation, I would think self-preservation rules over all. And that kind of mentality it kind of ignores self-preservation, because you're basically putting your life in the hands of luck. And that's not something that I like. I mean, I guess in the story it makes sense, but it's just something weird that I found. Now, for the major thing that was really stupid.
Yeah.
The Native Americans.
Yes, they were, except for the one.
No. He's the one that I have the issue with.
Oh, yeah. He knows all this computer stuff and everything, and yet he didn't bother teaching any of the others.
Exactly. Because that's the whole reason they abducted Martha and Raggedy Ann.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think, again, who knows why. He made it seem like he didn't like their way of doing things, and he just went along with it.
It's just that if you're for your people, I mean, if you want to protect your people, then why not help them further? Because he clearly knew how to work the damn things.
He had a computer that was able to self-destruct this little hideaway of his.
Yeah, so that was completely ridiculous, and I hated it with a passion.
I think it was a case where partway through they decided, let's have this guy be smarter than the others. But I think it was like a last-second change. That's my guess.
I guess, but it was at the detriment of the story.
Right, but we'll get more with him, Raggedy Ann, Martha, and the Surgeon General. But just to make it clear, last time we saw the right-wing extremist Rexall is back in power, as far as we know. But yeah, that's not going to last long.
Okay, well let's see.
Martha goes to war.
Yeah, let's watch an impending train wreck.
Oh, believe me, it's not what you think, though. Oh, but when things get bad like this, you just keep telling yourself, "This won't kill me. I won't die here. This won't kill me." That's a good phrase.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it just opens up. It's now 2014.
Okay.
The nation. What?
How old is she now?
So she would be, I believe. Hold on, I got the trace, so let me double check again. She was just to double check. She was born in 1995.
Okay, so she would be 29? No, 20. Wait, how?
Hold on. She's 19.
19. Okay. Why would I say 20? Oh, I forget. Whatever. She's
19. So a few years have passed.
Okay, so 19. All right, let's continue.
Yep. A nation divided, they call us, but we are one nation under God, indivisible, and led by state-of-the-art warplanes targeting with surgical precision our own peace forces bring America back to the Americans. Sure. They're basically now heading into the New Mexico and dealing with the Fat Boy burgers. Oh, yeah, we forgot to mention, apparently the restaurants, fast food joints have their own military.
A lot of factions do. Apparently, yeah, if I remember correctly, America was split into like 7 or 8 different factions.
Oh, yeah, you had the pro-military, you had the
Godland. Which one was the one that California was in?
That was the robots, the one where the automatons or robotics had actually taken over.
Terminator for the win!
Actually, it was more the animatronics. It was more like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh God, have you ever seen the movie, that new Nicolas Cage film? What's the Willy's Wonderland?
No, I have not.
Oh my God, you gotta watch! It's fucking hilarious. It's basically Five Nights at Freddy's, if Nicolas Cage doesn't talk at all.
He doesn't talk at all?
No, he has no dialogue. He's the main character and has no dialogue. The best you get out of him is grunts.
That does not sound like him at all.
Oh no, it's phenomenal. You have to watch it. It's on Hulu if you want to watch it.
All right, I will look it up. But hold on. I'm trying to find that map. Oh, where is it? That's the one downside. Is that map is very. Here it is. You have God's Country, which is where the Surgeon General taken over. That's from and then you have Wonderland. That's where you live.
Fuck yeah. Through the looking glass, bitches!
Yep, the Mexican territory. Florida, unfortunately, is on its own, but it's going to be annexed by Cuba. Texas is its own location. You have the East Coast capitalist dictatorship, which is basically parts of New York and all that. The First Sex Confederacy, which is a bit of the Southeast. And then the rest of it's still the United States of America, where I'm safe. Michigan is safe.
Whoop-dee-doo.
But anyway, she goes in, dealing with my name is Martha Washington. I am a soldier. This is the Second American Civil War. They've got me trying out new weaponry that's never been combat tested. Oh, that's a bad sign.
She looks like she looks as stiff as RoboCop in RoboCop 3 when he was flying around.
True, but that's also in part because she's wearing that that armor that can't be very comfortable.
It looks very stiff.
Yep. And besides, we already know a lot of this stuff is, not looking very good. Remember, give me a particle beam, you hunk of junk. Particle beam simulation ready. Ugh. You get it? It's a simulation.
So this isn't real?
No, it is real. It's acting up, as in it's not going to actually shoot.
Oh.
It thinks it's a simulation.
So the armor thinks it's a simulation, but it's an actual battle.
Exactly.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
we're reading a program malfunction. I know. Look, fat boy tanks.
Oh man.
But yeah, she of course gets out of it and decides to try and use the blaster. Use the blaster from their bikes instead.
Oh my God, she is Mega Man now.
Oh! And it worked. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. I've always liked computers. They're easy to trick. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. She is a computer genius.
Okay. Now I remember that was actually a second thing that I didn't like. Is how did she do that? How did she become a computer genius?
Some people are just technical savvy. My dad was definitely very easy to pick up on computers.
Okay, I'll take it. I guess it's just strange with no training and all that crap.
Some people are able to pick up on this stuff very fast without much training.
Well, I guess I'm.
There's a reason why there's technical savants.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you've heard of technical savants, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I used to work with special needs kids. A lot of them were savants.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so takes out the tank, and some more are coming in, and wait, she blasted them with that bike cannon right away. I wish all this was as simple as it is on those damn video maps. I get what she means. You know what I mean? Like the video maps make it look so simple. More fighting going on.
It doesn't show the details.
Yep. Cut off from my squad. I made a run across the border to Texans. Texans take their borders really seriously. Ha ha!
Oh, that aged really well.
No, look at this.
Gas 18. Oh man, this aged too well.
Oh. This
aged too fucking well.
18 a gallon, and this is coming into Texas.
Texas at 18 gallon, $18 gas.
Oh,
and then Texas protected. And Texas in their borders. Yeah, this aged way too well.
It almost sounds like Texaco, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I get great opening action, right?
Yeah.
Put that damn thing away, girl. I won't hurt you. Hell, I just saved your full life. Full life? Got any food on you? Nope, sorry. Ran out a few days back myself. Lord, what I take for a steak and a brew. Stupid war. The name's Tex Bernstein. Bernstein? That's my name. Don't wear it out. I'm Martha Washington. Thanks for not killing me. Shouldn't have been surprised by his name. I knew an Apache named Warstein once, but I try not to think about him. Oh, I think that was one of the other Apaches they met.
Okay. Why?
As
Because
a not the love interest, not the love interest. He shows up
okay,
later.
so she doesn't want to think about the one that blew up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. But yeah, they're making, like on. Kill ya? Hell, I'm sick of killing and killing. Been living like a rat for weeks. My beacon caught a bullet, so I'm fair game for those choppers. Just somebody would win this war and get it over with. Doesn't matter who. Word I get is that Pax is about to finish things off, but they always say that. Quiet, somebody's coming. So in other words, the war is nearing an end at this point.
Okay.
Oh, actually, how old are you? 16, 19. You're young looking for your age. Really? She's older looking, if you ask me.
Yeah, I would have, I'd be, forgiven it.
Right, especially right here. She looks like she's in her 30s.
I was gonna say like 29.
Yeah, you'll be glad of that when you're older, and you'll be smart enough to know that anything can happen this day and age. We got outer space laser cannons and psychics and clones and robots, and we got us ghosts too. They're talking about some type of ghosts. Up,
Okay.
up and on. On. Oh, geez. Unfortunately, put the gun down, Washington. I gotta look it up. They're on my side. I gotta take you prisoner. Don't think twice about it. If it's the only way. If it looks like I'm letting you off easy, it's a firing squad for me. And if you make a run for it, they'll cut you down cold. But those lieutenant and bars of yours will make sure they'll want you alive for questioning. Oh, she don't like that.
Nope.
I feel a bit bad. You feel like there wasn't a bad guy, but once, suffers down. I mean, he makes a good point, though. Like, if he just lets her go, he's dead.
I know, he was actually just trying to, save her life.
But at the same time, though, no way is she going to go down. So she thinks she's also like, he underestimates me. The meal sounds like a good idea, but meat's legal here. That's the other thing. Meat is apparently illegal.
Oh,
except,
my God, it's like Demolition Man.
oh boy, but yeah, she takes out a good lot of them. Uh-oh, surrounded. Oh, geez, damn straight. We heard plenty about what you and Pax have been doing to our women and kids, and no. So Pax out of nowhere comes. This is it. We're taking Texas. Oh, damn!
Holy shit.
I hate being there when the bombs drop. You never know when or where they're going to hit. There's no time to think, no time to pray. She's running out there while they're doing a bombing run. And
why isn't she running? Okay, run towards the place where the bombs have already hit. That's the safest part.
Yeah, but I think it's because they're already doing a run, and I think at the same time, though, I think it's given how many bombs they're dropping, either way, you're dead.
I guess.
Oh, but look, there's Raggedy Ann. She looks like Raggedy Ann now.
Yeah. Still.
Oh, I take it back. Wasserstein is the guy that was the love interest. You're dead. I saw the report you died. It was Wasserstein. Big lie, Martha. Raggedy and happy Wirehead and happy Wirehead now. No Ziploc. Raggedy Ann's my friend. She's a little crazy, and she's psychic, and she's dead. So it's been a while since I've read through this, to be honest.
So wait. So is she really alive? Is she projecting, or is she?
Again, I gotta double check. I think it's been a while, all right.
Or is Martha just imagining her being there?
Again, I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Okay.
Oh yeah, remember he got Wasserstein got shot at near the end. That was his name, Wasserstein, which we never really got until now. And he liked me a lot. Last time I saw him was in the Amazon. He was shot up pretty badly. I promised I'd come back for him, and I did. And that was when he said what he said. I love you, Martha. So as far as she thinks he's dead.
Okay.
Raggedy Ann, oh yeah. They had me back on duty within the week, so I didn't get a chance to check on them. A couple months later, it's the worst day of my life. They had been sent stateside to Chicago for observation. Oh, she lost everyone because Chicago got nuked. So she thinks Wasserstein, Raggedy Ann, and her mom.
Damn.
And her brothers and sisters. We never saw anything about them again.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. My mom. My mom was the best. She was always so sure, always so calm and clear. Even when the riots broke out and the floor shook and the plaster fell, yeah, even then my mom stayed calm. We didn't get much about her mom.
No, we didn't.
Oh, that's where the quote came from. When I keep telling you, this won't kill me. Which, remember, that is something Martha said a lot in the first mini.
Yeah.
This won't kill me. I won't die here. So yeah, they're picking up on blood pressure and everything. It looks like Pax has finally been victorious. So it looks like America might be unified again at the end. Oh, and look who's still alive.
Yeah, it's my boy.
I don't know how, but the Surgeon General is alive, and he's got reasons not to like me. I killed him, for instance. At least I saw that he did. I can't hear what he's saying. I can't hear anything. Spine crushed, nerve severed. Bad girl anyway. Is not worth special attention. Will not get special attention. My superiors disagree, sir. Lieutenant Washington is one of our best kept secrets. She's off the charts in resourcefulness, stealth, and combat acumen, acumen, all of which make her one of our top infiltrator operatives. We are set to deploy her against the Ghost. Serious problems for both sides. Frustrating. In Washington recovery, unlikely. Damage too great. Cripple for life. Useless. We were able to clone the president a new body. Had Longfellow then. Transplanted brain, only one good enough. Ghosts and took him. Frustrating. No hope for Washington. Bad girl anyway. How is he alive? I guess
he's like robot. He had like 50 clones of himself. But yeah,
I think he was cyborgized. I think.
Yeah.
Frustrating business. Need to sleep. Yes, sir. Sleep now. Frustrating business. Oh, you're right. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, there's like 50 of them. I'm like, of course he's still alive.
Right, remember, I showed you that bit ahead of time, remember?
Yeah.
So and there's Wasserton. I'm breaking all the rules coming here, Martha. But Raggedy Ann told me what happened. She broke the rules too. So in other words, her seeing them all actually was a case of trying to get a message. That's why it seemed like a ghost. She thought they were dead. They're not dead.
So wait, is he the ghost that the Surgeon General was talking about?
No. There's other ghosts are people who abducted away. I think we're going to be finding. I believe, if I remember right, again, it's been a while, but I think we're going to find out that there's some big conspiracy going on.
Okay.
For days, I tell myself it was just a dream or something, that I'd gone crazy from too much combat. But I can tell by the looks on their faces that what I'm feeling is true. I can feel my arms and my fingers and my toes. I'm going to be all right. I don't understand how any of this is happening, or who's dead or who's alive. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I do believe in ghosts. Nope, and I just realized nudity.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit that out, my friend.
I'm gonna have to edit something on it. Yeah.
Put smiley faces on.
So yeah, I gotta go back and now. Well, do you think it's easy to tell with the lighting?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
No, is it easy to tell there's nudity, or does the lighting cover it?
I'm sorry, I missed that. I couldn't hear you. What
does the lighting look like it covered it, or should I should just be better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah. I would just black box it.
Yep. Oh yeah. It's the end of the world. God is not happy with us. God has been watching as we sit, and the day of retribution is at hand. Don't listen to those who speak of environmental abuse or ozone layers and global warming. They're missing the whole point. They're out of the loop. They haven't got a clue. We are Babel. We are Sodom and Gomorrah. We spurn our God. We turn our backs on our God. And he's had it. He's really honked off at us. He is wiping the slate clean. This is the big one. Apocalypse. It's the end of the world. Oh, geez. And look at this. Dial 1-800-RAPTURE. In other words, he's a televangelist.
He's a fucking grifter.
He is. But yeah, notice how he goes from this to, but you can escape the fate. You can be saved. Like, fuck Jesus. my mind wanders all around, not concentrating much on anything in particular. I guess I don't know which way is up these days. 6 weeks ago, a ghost saved my life and told me he loved me, and I could hear him talk inside my head. Martha, heads up. Sorry to interrupt you, but they want you on level 60. So in other words, the Surgeon General's utilizing her again.
Ah.
Remember, it's basically similar. It's basically just an extension of where we were during that portion of things last time. Let me go if they were going to let you kill me. Let go of me. If they were going to let you kill me, you would have by now. No, we're not getting killed. The Surgeon General just wants to talk. Oh, jeez. Rip them both off, I could. I'm strong enough, and you deserve it. Whew, no more talks. Oh, but then she's knocked out.
What are they going to do to her now?
Impressive recovery, Washington. Suspicious recovery. Impossible. Bad girl. Bad attitude. Suspicious. Recovery. Bears investigation. You've crawled inside my brain every day for 6 weeks. You haven't found anything. You have disciplined mind. Clever. Special methods required. Simpler methods. No probe this time. Use pain this time. No blood. No marks. Electricity. All right to scream. I mean, sir, you're breaking our agreement. I demand that you release my officer immediately. Frustrating. Release her. You bat. Oh, and she's been made bald.
Okay. What?
Bad language, bad girl, bad temper, self-defense justified. All right, Washington, front and center now. That's an order, Washington. Yes, sir. So yeah, she's now going out on this ship into space. Ghost taking him. On. Yeah, we're losing our best and brightest, Washington. Our finest minds in weapons design, genetics, and media control. They're disappearing on us, and we don't know where they're going. Ghost taking them. Clever enemy. Unpredictable. Ghosts? So in other words, they think these ghosts are taking them, but it's quite obvious she's on the wrong side.
Well, she was always on the wrong side, but she was just trying to survive.
True, but in this case now she's been with the wrong side, and it turns out, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I'm just trying to remember correctly. Washington and Raggedy Ann snuck up and been off the grid.
Okay.
So yeah, yes, Washington, ghosts. You must have heard the stories in all of your time in the field. It's all the grunts want to talk about these days. I've heard a thing or two, sir. It sounded like combat fatigue to me. I mean, everybody knows there's no such thing as ghosts. In this case, consider ghosts a euphemism. I'm afraid I don't understand what that word means. Stupid girl, badly educated. Oh, shut up! Let's just call Ghost a codename, Washington, for an unseen enemy who is positioning himself to destroy any hope of a reunited America. We suspect a foreign power is behind it, most likely the Germans. Germans, very organized. We believe this is nothing short of an effort to take advantage of our current instability to aggravate the chaos until our infrastructure entirely collapses as a prelude to invasion. I know. So, but this lightning storm occurs. I love this color effect, don't you? Dude? Raymond?
What? Oh, sorry. I was distracted. I was distracted because I just checked that post again, and that
they don't know what we're talking about here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
But yeah, look at the coloring. Look at the coloring. You show commendable resolve and calm in the face of crisis, Martha. I'm impressed. And shut up, Chuck. Computer, fire retros. Activate distress beacon. Distress beacon's been sent off. She's able to get out of there with that commanding officer. And, that guy again.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming for you. Within an hour, it's snowing, which is crazy this time of year. The rescue team keeps losing our signal. We're lucky we don't freeze to death before they find us. Where the hell have you been, soldier? Wasn't our fault. And they're brought right back. And this is Harmony, where they're supposed to be going.
Huh.
Harmony. The captain explained that Harmony is so important that the ghosts are certain to strike here. Without Harmony, she said, the war would be impossible to prosecute. Harmony, a tethered satellite, the product of tens of billions of dollars and one man's genius. He was Professor Damier, who people compared to Einstein. He created a breakthrough in electromagnetic theory that harnessed incredible power. Enough power to change the weather, to quiet storms, and to change seasons. Then, on the day of his triumph, he vanished. No one knows where. And he took all of his knowledge of Harmony with him. Ever since then, they've been scrambling to make Harmony work. I got to double check something quickly just to make sure what was the influence for this. Hold on a sec. Because if it's what I think it is. No, that must be the next story. No, wait. Yeah, it must be the next story. But yeah, but in other words, so they're trying to figure out how this place works. Because yeah, basically this can control the weather and everything. But things go wrong. Looks like they're being attacked. She loses the commanding officer. I'm really sorry what happened to the captain, Martha. Would you like to talk about it? Martha? Move it, you idiots. We're losing power to all systems. We're trying. So yeah, they're just arguing with each other. Things aren't going well. Meets up with this guy. I just forgot his name, but he shoots me a glance from like I'm from another planet. Then he gives me a nod and goes back to bossing me around. I've always been good with computers, and it doesn't take me long to catch on. Pretty soon, everything's humming along, and we're doing it down to the final systems check. So in other words, yeah, they're trying to get all this fixed up, and if the ghosts ever come here, we'll know it. You know, again, they keep on thinking they're on the right side as this device controls the weather. See, and it sounds like they're trying to now play God now.
Huh.
Yep.
Oh, and there's
Blasterston again.
Yeah, he looks pretty. I like his suit. It looks pretty cool.
Yep, but seems he disappears again, and she goes chasing after them. And look, an invisible UFO. Uh-oh, and she crashes, leading into the third issue. I have to find the ghost or die trying. Again, basically from what I'm getting is that a lot of this is Martha is now becoming so disoriented, she doesn't know who to trust, what side is on, but it's very clear Pax is not the right side. The only reason why we think it is because we've been following her with Pax since the beginning. You know what I mean? So as far as we think, and as far as Martha thinks, this is a case of trying to, of her trying to get things, just stabilized again. And eventually, it looks like all these things are going not well for Martha.
No, everything is blowing up around her.
Yeah.
How she survived any of this is beyond me.
And look, it's that guy again. And turns out he's really there. It's the end of the world! It's the end of the world! Oh, it's the Valley of Death, and damn!
Holy shit.
I think this is supposed to be Chicago.
Wait, they nuked Chicago. Shouldn't that place be irradiated?
Yeah, again, I'm thinking it is. But yeah, meanwhile, they go into the UFO. Oh, but it's about to blow up. So she jumps out of there. And, it's called the radioactive zone. So wait a minute. They're far off from it. They're not in it.
I don't know.
Until now,
I guess, but winds can carry radiation pretty far.
True. But yeah, anyway, she starts heading her way there, and mutants! Now we're getting to Mad Max territory.
Yeah. Into the Thunderdome we go.
Oh, look at that two-headed guy and everything. Again, she's just putting up a good fight against them, and they like her. And bitchin', truly bitchin', wicked decent bitchin'. All of a sudden, they're pulling out cans of beer and playing music so loud I could feel the beat in my chest. I guess the music don't need much of an excuse to throw a party. No, again, there's right this big core, whatever it is, right in the middle of everything. Oh, but she goes right in and ends up on the other side. So it looks like it's not as nuked as everyone thinks it is. So look, there's Raggedy Ann. Right?
Yeah.
And Martha, get up. You come all this way and start drowning? That's dumb, Martha. Raggedy Ann, sure, why the hell not? This is all crazy. Nuts, Martha. Everything great. No lunch. They said you stay out, but you didn't. Raggedy Ann knew before anybody. She is weird, but oh, there he is, Westerstein, or Tomahawk, Tomahawk, as Raggedy Ann calls him. And whoa!
Damn.
Yep, the sight of him, the smell of him, his muscles against and around me. It's all real, all of it. You've got a lot of explaining to do, mister. I don't blame her. After everything she's been through to get here, she would want, and I would demand answers too, wouldn't you?
I don't know. At this point, I would just accept shit.
Yep. And but yeah, there's Rexall there. Notice at first he's fine, but all of a sudden, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Turns out he's been replaced with a machine. So it turns out, in other words, they abducted the president, have been using him to get what they want through manipulation. So yeah, the Surgeon General is the big bad of this story.
As he should be.
Mm-hmm. Washington alive. My guess, Washington alive. Clever girl. Survivor. Annoying. Bad girl. Found ghost. Now we find her in radioactive zone. Use Harmony under my command. Direct command. And, sir, no, you're not authorized to command this station. I could take this all the way to Nelson. Authorization pending. Call Pentagon. Nelson office. Will confirm authorization. Bad situation. Drastic action. Required corrective surgery. Ready Harmony for deployment. Ghost. Die. Washington dies. Ghost dies. Washington dies. So basically, in other words, that core, radioactive core, is nothing of a sort. It's an illusion. It was the kid, Raggedy Ann. That's how I got into this. The military got their hands on her again. Last I heard, you were at a hospital in Chicago when the bombs hit. She was never more than They had me patched up in 3 days. Then the interrogation started in Washington. I did well enough. I lied when I needed to. For Raggedy Ann, it didn't take long for them to realize she's psychic. They shipped her off to Michigan. Ugh. I figured there was no way to find her, but she haunted me, appearing like a phantom, like she did to you a few weeks back. They had her at a Peace Force base, wired into some damn military computer, conducting the war against Detroit. Wait, the war against Detroit, but that was in United States territory. But yeah, basically explaining, went in there, got him out, along with it, and along the way, I hooked up with a toxic waste specialist by the name of Whitaker. He got us in with a group here. What is this place? We ought to be toast. I mean, this is a radioactive zone. Not anymore. We've been cleansing it, reclaiming millions of acres in a couple of years. The zone will be the cleanest spot in the North America, maybe even the planet. Wow, look at how great the technology is.
Jesus Christ, it's like a futuristic utopia.
Yeah.
Okay, how quickly is this going to get fucked up?
You'll find out.
They cannot. This is after everything that's happened in this fucking, this chick's life. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not banking on anything lasting longer than like 5 pages.
You'll see. But yeah, they want to fix things and all that. We're still. And what kind of government are you people going to be? And what kind of government are you people going to be so nice to give us? We're still working that out. And there's a debate going on. They're still trying. Oh, geez, they're actually putting up a fight to what I'm like. Right, sure. An absolute. That's where you social Darwinists always screw up. Taking it so far. Privately owned fire departments. Right. Letting babies buy heroin. Right. No exception. It's you non-absolutionists, witch doctors who turn constitutional law into an open sewer. Eco-socialism is nothing but fascism with a facelift. This is a debate? Not really, but even intellectuals need exercise. Besides, it helps them blow off steam. Okay, I certainly think we should have more of that.
So the debates have turned into trial by combat?
Why they're still doing the verbal debates too?
Yeah, clearly.
But you can still tell everything is not working very well still on Harmony. But yeah, he keeps on trying to explain everything to them. Again, everything seems too good to be true. It was Clinch, and Professor Jack Clinch, who started all this with his breakthrough in de-radiation. Why didn't he turn it over to the government? He did. They offered him $1 billion to forget he ever came up with it. When they refused, they tried to kill him. That's crazy. Haven't you caught on yet, Martha? They don't want things to get better. They don't want the war to end. They've had martial arts for 3 years now, and it's gotten good to them. Uh-oh! Where do you people get off? Who do you think you are? Nobody elected you. Nobody elected the people who are in power either. We elected the president. I didn't vote for him, but he was elected. The president was assassinated on the night of his inauguration. They're using a robot to impersonate him. So Rexar's been dead since after we last saw him.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's also explained why when people say, like, but you cloned him a new body. No, they didn't.
Nope, they just replaced it. Okay, there we go.
Yep, claws in his fingernails, kills him. General Shock, a hero in every war from Hong Kong to the Amazon. I said he was still working for the Peace Corps. Oh, it's that guy who chewed out the selfish guy, the racist. The one who said you'll never make general?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the guy.
He looks like Nelson Mandela.
Right. Cougar, that's the guy that she saw up above. That does it. I'm dreaming. You're dead. I saw you killed. They hit you with a ray. Zap. You were gone. I was invisible. They made me invisible. Oh, you did that, or he was one of the guys from the beginning? I should have known you signed up too. So in other words, they are trying to be. The government has gone so greedy with its power that they don't want to relinquish it. And because of that, the Surgeon General has taken advantage of it to push his own agenda. They're ready to use Harmony. They're weaponizing Harmony by weaponizing the weather. And things are starting to go to hell. And the little utopia is coming crashing down. Hell has come to Earth. Hell has come to paradise.
Okay, so that was 12 panels?
12 pages and all that. But at least in this case, it came crashing down, not revealed that it was a fake.
Well, I didn't say specifically how it was going to come crashing down, only that something bad was going to happen to it.
Yeah, but you're right. It was packed. They lie and kill and kill. There's no end to it. Coogan was right. They turned everything into just another way to kill, just another weapon. So she takes off the earrings and the hell with them. Oh boy, now this is where she finally goes in. I gotta say, I do like how this thing transitions. It transitions actually in a way that makes sense. But this woman here though, sets up as a good thing, becomes a bad thing later. But she's leading them all with the with the suits like we've been seeing them. Flying in, and basically this is the fall of Pax. And that's what most of it is. And, what is her name? I don't remember. We'll get her name eventually. But yeah, everything's starting to fall down. Please hold. Oh dear. The revolution has begun, but not without cost. So it looks like everything is starting to fall apart because everyone's rioting. But yeah, they're going in and attacking Harmony. And look, there's all of the Surgeon Generals. Washington, bad girl, very bad. Requires special attention. Is getting special attention. And paying special attention. Again, putting up a big fight. They're just trying to bring the whole place down. And whoa!
God damn.
Yeah. Putting up a good fight. And they're sending all their missiles at them. They're firing all the missiles, nuclear missiles. They got the nukes off. Our agents at the Pentagon and the military base, they failed. President, and if we come all this way just to get everybody killed, What have we done? Nope. Turned out everything and the nukes were duds.
Huh.
I'll never forget that moment 2 years ago when I saw those war ads. I started with the end of the world. Somehow our sick, sad old enemy had played their final card, transmitting the Doomsday Code, ordering the entire United States nuclear arsenal to strike its own territory. I thought we underestimated the enemy, but all we underestimated was their incompetence. They succeeded in saying the Doomsday Code all right, but it didn't work. Less than 1% of their missiles ever left the silos. And the ones they did, well, they were poorly maintained and were badly designed to begin with. So yeah, she meets up with an old Japanese guy to learn everything about fighting. She's also been learning from the computer. And everything seems to be going on. Like, we don't have a flag. We don't have a name. Getting in this crowd to agree on anything is just about impossible.
So
all we've got...
she regrew her hair then.
Yep. Well, it's been 2 years. Notice?
Oh, yeah. I don't know why the hell I didn't notice that before. Okay.
Liberty. One simple mission, and to make a happier world, to make a better world. Wish my mom were alive here to see it. So in other words, they feel like there's no nations anymore. Just trying to work on a new world. So it's gone from one nation to one world.
Well, that can't last very fucking long.
Oh, especially with that computer? No, it doesn't.
No, I mean, when you have fucking Skynet, I mean, shit's just gonna...
Oh, yep. Turns out...
Wait, is Martha copping a feel on her commanding officer in that picture?
No. That was her just grabbing her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and it turned out this was based off of Atlas Shrugged.
Oh, okay.
That makes a lot, doesn't it?
I mean, I've never read Atlas Shrugged, but okay.
Oh, there's the covers. And now here's where we get into... Oh, Mike Mignola did some artwork. Art Adams. Walt Simonson. But yeah, this is where we get Martha stranded in space. This stuff leads into the next mini.
Okay.
Yep. She's with another soldier named Venus. One of the clones, but they're good now.
Wait. Now there's a good clone?
Yes.
The chicks who kept trying to fucking stick her with a needle?
Yep. Actually, I tell you that. Venus is the name of the computer, but yeah, one of the ones that try to stick her with a needle, they're good. I got Lieutenant Pearl assigned to my flight whenever I can. When it comes to shutting Venus up, she's the best. Yeah, Venus is very much getting on their nerves. But eventually, the situation happens. Something comes out. They end up, Hi. Welcome, visitor. Greetings from planet Earth. Approach with no fear. We mean you no harm. Turns out they went through a dimensional rift and ended up... Look! Big guy!
Where's Rusty?
Not here. He's back on Earth. But yeah, they meet up they reactivate Big Guy, and he's very kind to them. Well, he scans them first. Scan complete. You gals are human, all right, but I don't recognize those uniforms. Where are you from? He explained it. What?
So is the captain inside of that thing?
I don't know much about Big Guy.
Well, Big Guy was just a suit. It was basically just a glorified
I think
tank.
they're going with the version where he's just a robot, like they originally in the comic version.
Okay, I'm only familiar with the cartoon where he was literally just a tank that needed a pilot inside.
Yeah, but no, this is a case where it's a robot. But like, we thought your probe was a weapon. We deeply regret the harm we've done. Much as I hate seeing taxpayer dollars go to waste, I guess I ought to forgive it. Everybody goofs up sometimes. At least nobody got killed. And yeah, they see an Earth, a better world, a world not devastated by war. And it breaks her heart. But then with a little help from a Big Guy, they're thrown back out into space. But their ship the pond ends up falling apart like porcelain, everything shatters. But for a moment, you're like, so long, Big Guy, good to meet you. Which then leads into attack of the flesh-eating monsters, which ends up, at first they're like, I have activated mind contact, Earth mammoth. It amuses me that you shall know your fate for what it is. But it turns out, it's playing up on Earth, the Martians and all that.
They look
like this is the corniest load of crap I've ever heard. Well, poop! It's actually a disguise. Damn it, I told the script to do it work. What's the gag, Venus? It is all for the common cause, Martha, the common good. You know I have everyone's best interest at heart. There may come a time when the illusion of a shared threat will be needed to unify planet Earth. In other words, the Watchmen approach. You coordinate Earth's operations, Venus, but you're still just a program. You make a big mistake thinking us folks are yours to boss around, or thinking we're so stupid. Lieutenant, suit up and shut Venus up and take us home. And that eventually leads into Martha Washington saves the world because Venus,
basically Skynet.
More like Vicky from iRobot. Have you ever seen the iRobot movie?
I'm just trying to remember. Oh yeah.
Remember the 3 laws, but then decides, you humans don't know what's good for you and all that.
Yeah. I guess that would be a more apt analogy. I should probably watch iRobot again. That was a good movie.
Not a bad movie. I mean, people give it a lot of shit, but I liked it.
Wait, people give that movie shit? I've only ever heard good things about it.
Because of it, how much of it, they don't like how much of an adaptation it is to Asimov's work.
Okay, well, I've never read his work before. I watched that movie long before I even heard of his work.
Yeah, but anyway, they're heading back to the Earth from the prior story. And she's been thinking over everything. Almost home, everything she thought about beforehand. But then everything starts going on the crap. And it's Vicky's doing. As everyone on board the ship and everything, most of them get killed, unfortunately. Why? To cover things up. And the lieutenant's right, Martha. You're an inspiration to us all. Your resourcefulness, your self-reliance, born to a world that should have killed you, overcoming obstacle after obstacle. It was you that made all this happen. But your self-reliance is sadly matched by your arrogance and distrust. This is understandable, of course, but inappropriate in this new age, even dangerous. You really shouldn't have shut down my signal, Martha. It was plainly hostile, you doing that. It is in my humble duty to choreograph Earth's operations, to weave the fabric of a new world and a new society. Much as we need your remarkable skills, your little habit of playing cowboy threatens to become a liability. People die every second. Some deaths serve a higher purpose, and some don't. Your death, for instance, will mean nothing, and it will come soon, unless you order the lieutenant to relinquish direct control of your vessel to me. And I must amend your personality profile. Mark, and stubborn to the point of being suicidal. So you called my little bluff. I trust you've gotten to the point of this exercise. Exercise? You killed all those men just to show me who's boss? You're malfunctioning. You need a complete reformat. The time when that would have been possible is well past us. Poor Martha. You just don't understand. Your perspective is so narrow, and I see everything, everywhere. Try to understand. Think back on your history, from your earliest witch doctors to the priests and sheiks and rabbis and ministers of your time. There have always been a name for what I am. You know what? She thinks she's a god.
Yeah.
She then goes there, tries to inform everyone about what's going on, but not one more. You're over the line. They don't want to hear it.
Well, they don't want to hear that their magnificent little AI is turned against them.
Or at least has a god complex. So she's pulling a Rocky montage.
You're the best around.
Yep, until Waxenden shows up, happy to see him, and teach her to tell him, you were right. Everyone heard about your scene with the general. Well, one of those mavericks in tech knuckled down and went through the Venus bite by bite. And damn if he didn't confirm everything you said. Basically, in other words, we're told everything is fine. They're shutting it down. They're trying to work on everything. Everything's so good. Goes into space. And he lied to her.
What the fuck?
As we soon find out, they're going on a space mission and everything. And as they shut down, Venus is still alive. And sucker. She's manipulating everything. Her fingers are in far deeper than Martha knew.
Jesus Christ. She's a fucking...
Yeah, she has made everyone so dependent on her. Now she wakes up, bald again. What happened to mine? Looks good on you. You know, in other words, now because of her time sleeping, she actually feels. Oh, hold on, just a moment.
Molden.
So that was 4:38. Oh, we're nearly done. We can wrap this up.
Oh, okay. We're an hour in. We made good time. We made really good time on this.
I mean, I want to say we're nearly done. I mean, we still got a good, say, from where I'm just at, 67 pages.
Wow, we made really good fucking time, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, again, because a lot of it is a lot more breathing through.
Yeah, well, we're still getting the gist of everything.
Mm-hmm. But basically, yeah, she's feeling good too. But yeah, they're all waking up. They're either going there trying to found, new places. But things while they're there, Venus. It was Venus that set them up. Think of something, Cougar. There's got to be a way. If I could just tell them that Venus has been shut down. She's not shut down. They don't know it. Unfortunately, yeah. Look what Venus convinces them to do.
What the fuck?
Mass suicide. Just because 300 of their best. Clowns, pack of assholes. If I could have talked to them, told them that Venus is dead. Ahem. Tricked. Been tricked, damn it. You even tricked Wasserson. You really do rule the whole damn world, don't you, you lunatic program? Of course I do, Martha. Take it easy, baby. We've got a big mission, and basically, in other words, they're like the Surgeon General, but even more devious.
Yeah, she just caused an entire colony to go Jonestown.
Exactly. Why? Just to prove she could. And it turns out they've actually put in some programs into her while she slept. Something that not even the Surgeon General could do.
Oh my god.
Yep, right there. Yeah, I know. But trying to drink, the guy's trying to get a drink and gets killed. Cougar, that was Cougar again. The redhead guy. And now he's still alive. Like, he'll be all right. He'll adjust. And I'm going to tell you that she's already been mind controlled deeply. As they're going around, they're going to other planets. And she breaks out of it.
Like she normally does. She doesn't get mind controlled for more than like
a short one. Oh, look at that! Ooh!
Again, one-handed saber is she's slicing through them.
Now it depends on how human-like they are.
I don't know. There's some pretty freaking.
They look fleshy. They look fleshy though.
On the outside, but on the inside.
True.
There's some metal in there.
Yeah, but yeah, they're about to be crashing. They're finding this mysterious thing, and that's actually what helped. Hold on. Yes, your mental discipline is nothing. It's like nothing I've ever encountered. I'm afraid you're utterly incorrigible, Martha. I have no reason left to let you stay alive. Of course, the beat chip can kill you, dear. You should know that I always have a contingency plan. Coogan, damn it, Coogan! They're eventually able to shut things down. She looks white there. Oh no, wait, that's Pearl. Never mind. Like,
yeah. She has the barcode on her cheek.
Yep. Sweet, pathetic Pearl. Are you ready to die for her? Yes. Yeah, they Venus program override activated, Captain. But she's bound to find her way around it in minutes. We've got the game rigged. And basically, they're trying to figure out what is this mysterious asteroid. They eventually end up going down, crashing. And, oh no, it ends up blowing up, and this mysterious ship is in there. Again, they don't know what it is.
I'm about to say, it didn't look like a normal asteroid.
Yeah, it was hiding this alien ship. And unfortunately, Wasserstein is coming with more Venus's drones.
So he's just straight evil now.
No, he's brainwashed. Basically, we find out later, he was broken by them. During the time that Martha was in space, he got broken. He came off like he was a strong guy, but he was a weak-willed individual.
Huh.
But yeah, they're trying to figure out what is this thing? What do we do with it? And eventually, Nobody talks. Nobody breathes. We can't. We're helpless. Good as dead. No, not dead yet. As they're inside, and it turns out they're inside. It's basically like I won't say a Dyson sphere because that would have a sun around it, but it's like an environment inside of it.
Okay. So it's like the Shield worlds from Halo.
Yeah. And yeah, there's this big drone guy, completely naked.
Yep, that storm needs a black box.
It's Dave Gibbons, best for doing Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, that still needs a black box.
Dinosaurs! Of course, there's dinosaurs.
Christ.
But yeah, now they're seeing stuff like they think that Washington might be dying. They don't know what's going on. They meet up with this weird thing like, oh, the dinosaur just keel over as they got close to him. Communications, yes. History. You came to Earth when it was young. You activated amino acids in the water. It was you, whoever built you. You brought life to Earth. Oh, it's going with that whole idea. It's so in other words, it's like the engineers.
Yeah, from Alien, right?
Definitely a lot more benevolent by comparison. You picked your favorite, the survivor, the frisky, clever little mammal. You planted the seed of your most precious gift. Reel him in. Basically, she's trying to deal with Wasserton while they're trying to make sense of everything going on. Wasserton makes it on board, and Pearl's talking to me, but I can't make it out. Oh, yeah. She realized a lot of people just got killed. So now she feels like, with each heartbeat, Weston, you bastard, I'll kill you.
Okay.
Yeah, you bitches, you damn bitches, now we all die. Really, Weston, after all we've been to each other, that's no way to talk. You've destroyed me. Ah! Again, in other words, he's not complete. He's trying to fight it. But yeah, this guy is trying to figure out, like, the survivors, the mammals. You planted your seed, intelligence, and it took root in the primates. So while Mars is trying to deal with Venus, but then they come crashing in and slam the guy right into the big guy, n00bs. Yeah, squash.
Oh, you dumb fuck.
But turns out, though, it was for good. You know why? He ends up transferring into the thing.
He does. Okay.
But yeah,
that doesn't make it any less funny.
Yeah, see how broken as Venus is whispering into him, this is the woman you've waited so long for, really loved. You've been silly long enough. He was easier bringing around than you might have guessed, Martha. Oh, he fought us to be sure, as best he could, but we have our ways, and our boy had a couple of weaknesses. Drugs, Martha. Washington spent whole years playing with hallucinogens, mood and that goes back to the first mini! Turns out he did use the drugs too.
Huh.
So maybe that's why he didn't share it all. Maybe because he used the drugs for so long, but then he went sober and it cleared up. But yeah, then n00bs, now inside the machine, zapped like, just give me a minute, be right with you. Oh, poor Wasserton. Captain, no, you're killing him. Oh, you're damn right about that. Captain, think of God. That's exactly what I'm saying about my crew. The crew, they're still out there, Martha. In other words, they're not dead. As evidently, she finally takes a moment to calm down. One more minute, stranger. I'll be right with you. I'm no stranger, Captain. Take your time. n00bs? Go ahead. This is Washington. Can you hear me? Basically, they're trying to say how we've lost at least 80 of our crew. We've sealed off what needs it, and we got life support up to tolerable levels on most decks. But that's taking every watt we have. So they're trying to figure out what do we do to help them.
And in the meantime, that one doctor guy that got smushed in between has basically become a god.
Yes, he has become a god, but he's been a good man.
Okay, so now, finally something good happened. Holy shit.
Yep. And then Venus has jumped in. She's ready to take control, but it's not going to work. Don't break contact, Venus. Stick around. I want to be staring you dead in the eyes when I kill you. Poor girl. It's the pressure. You snap. I feel so much, and you feel so much better soon. You're damn right about that. n00bs, do you command this vessel? No, sir. I navigate it. As ranking officer, you're in command. Good answer. Untether Godhead and nudge her into orbit. Lieutenant, tell Cougar to activate his distress beacon and hold on as long as he can. It could be weeks. Yes, sir. Lieutenant Pearl the Godhead. n00bs, plot a collision course for the Pacific Ocean as far from land as possible. Maximum speed, maximum impact. Yes, sir. I'm impressed by the Gordian knot reference, sir. I get around, Doc. Venus, I've got an order for you, too. Watch it die. They're about to smash right into where she is.
Ooh.
Perfection. And n00bs times it to the nanosecond. At the exact instant of impact, he releases the primary cargo of the artifact. Electricity. In other words, EMP, and there goes Venus.
And probably set the entire world back to the Stone Age in the process.
Oh, it did. It did. You saved the world. I knew there'd be hell to pay. I knew it from the moment I decided to go for broke. And hell it was. Utter hell. What if Banner the Quantum World went wild because they don't have the machines to do it? Things have fallen to hell, but eventually things calmed down. But it was my decision, my responsibility. And when the lights came on again all over the world, there were millions dead and billions, tens of billions freed.
That is the most serious case of ripping the Band-Aid off I've ever seen in my life.
Yes. Everything's so fine. They're still hoping. He goes to Washington, but he just feels like she wants to get back, but he feels like when Venus came after my mind, it wasn't exactly like she described it to you, Martha. Even before forcing the drugs on me and all that she had me, she crawled inside my head and I fought her. And she broke my will like it was a piece of kindling. It was easy for her. Everything I am, it was nothing against her. I was nothing. I was nobody. In other words, they break up. He feels like you're better than me, Martha, stronger. You fought her off. You're better. You have a magnificent destiny, my love, and I'm not a part of it. No, don't say it. Don't say anything. I won't make a liar of you, not of you. I never want to see pity in your eyes. We kiss like lovers. We cry together like brother and sister. We don't even say goodbye. That is heart-wrenching.
At least he doesn't die.
Yeah.
He still lives to redeem himself another day.
Yeah. And chief of that, I was always the best at everything. Everything. I was the fastest, the smartest, the best. Even when I met you, I thought I found an equal, somebody worthy of me. That's how full of myself I was. Damn. But yeah, basically now they're going
humbled.
Yep. But yeah, now it's 2018, deep space beyond Pluto. There's an anomaly, and they're about to go into that anomaly. Like, I give the word, go. My name is Martha Washington. I'm an explorer.
So now it's Star Trek.
Yep. Well, so far, you would think. We actually find out what happens was Martha Washington dies.
This is the final one?
2095. In other words, it's been 100 years. She has now turned 100. That's not her, though. That's not her, though. That's her granddaughter.
I'm assuming, yeah, I was going to say that had to be that's her right there, right in the middle, right?
Yep. We've eaten well tonight, children. But I know, in other words, there's still a war going again. So that piece didn't last.
Humanity will always go back to its baser instincts.
Yeah, but she basically, Ganny takes a breath. She chuckles. And she then soon explains about what happened. First of all, like you and when I gave the command on the ship Galahad, when I plummeted myself and my crew into that hole in the galaxy we called the Looking Glass, I thought I knew we traveled far, but I didn't know anything. I wasn't traveling across the universe. I was traveling into it. You should smoke, Golsky. That'll slow you down in a fight. Puts it out. When the ship started rattling like Golsky's lungs will if he doesn't stop smoking, I thought we were all about to die. But I didn't die. None of us did. We became bolts of lightning in a world vast beyond all imagining. They call it dark matter. dark energy. But that's just because they can't see it. I can see it. It's all I've ever seen. It's all I ever want to see. A shudder runs through Ganny. She's dying.
Is she blind?
I don't know. She's really dying. It's bright. It's beautiful beyond worlds. And it's huge, darlings, beyond all measure. Everything we know, everything we are, our universe, our universe is just a sprinkling of dust, riding in a wave. And it's a tidal wave. And we're dust. Dust. We're dust. It's funny. I was always so sure I'd die alone. My friends, I did what you said I to do. I came back here. I did my part. Now take me home. Give me liberty. The sky opens in a scream. The earth writhes like a newborn baby. A terrible wind tosses us like ragdoll. The world is made of lightning, and she rises a shooting star, and she bids us a fond farewell. And now the barbarians sing their chants and set off their bombs and pray for the Armageddon we'll never let them have. Ganny is gone, back to the source of all things, but the war goes on, and we are ready. That's it.
Wow.
So in other words, when they went through there at the end of that story, it saves the world, they ascended. Or transcended.
Wow. Okay, so wait, she wasn't even human by the end of her life.
Nope. She was given a humanoid form again, but then she died that's why she lasted till the age of 100. When her mortal body died, and then she went right back out. And her last words were fitting enough, give me liberty.
All right, that was
So,
right.
what did you think about this whole series now that we're done?
Impressive. I did not expect to like it as much as I did. There was some, it had some bumps here and there, but for the most part, it was good.
Yeah, you see why I keep on saying this is Frank Miller's strongest female character. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong at all. I mean, granted, I haven't read much of Frank Miller to be a judge of that, but
true. But also I do like how each thread weaves in from the end of the prior story.
Yeah, I mean, it told a full story. I really do enjoy these stories where it starts from birth to death.
I know. I mean, we open up, we have the racist guy, but then Pax ends up becoming the bad guy thanks to the Surgeon General. And but at the end of that, we have Venus show up, and then she's the bad guy.
I kind of wish the Surgeon General was in it longer than that. I was hoping that he'd be like the final bad guy, but
yeah, I think because they dealt with him so utterly. Besides, Venus, I think went in directions that the Surgeon General never would because of his mindset. But Venus, though, what a bitch, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm just more of a fan of the Surgeon General's design more. He's got this whole Dr. Mandela.
Yeah, mixed in with a bit of Judge Death's mindset.
Yeah, it's pure evil. I mean, don't get me wrong. When I say that I like him, I like.
I know. You like him as a bad guy. Not you like him like you feel like you want to be like him kind of thing.
Oh fuck no! You know
what I meant. You know what I meant.
Yeah, he's
Well, what would you say was your favorite mini? I'd still say the original. I mean, it's the minis, not the one-off stories, just the main minis. So there was only the 3 main minis.
No, they were all fucking good. I can't decide which one's better.
It's one big epic.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed seeing her life from beginning to end, and I think that's the biggest takeaway that I have from here is that I enjoyed seeing her. I enjoyed seeing her life from beginning to its end.
And she herself was the best part of it. It's not like she was this carry through and everyone around her was good. I mean, there were some good characters, although whatever happened to Raggedy Ann afterward, we don't know.
Again, like I said, there was bumps along the way. There was some, inconsistencies. There are characters that disappear. There are characters who act out of character, and then, but
Wednesday I thought was a good character, but unfortunately, it was more of a plot device.
Yeah, That's his issue, is that he's not a real character in that regard.
What real character he wasn't at the end?
He was a real character at the very, 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 very last page that he was on. That was
exactly. It were 2 pages technically, but yeah, the very end when he was like, I was broken and all that. It's like
he turned into a real character in that moment.
Yeah, because I think the whole point is to say that everything we've seen about him beforehand was him playing on this machismo act.
Well, he just existed to get her from point A to point B for the most part.
True. I mean, Pearl, like I say, if I wanted to give her a love interest, I think Pearl would have been a better one. It felt like there was actually some good connection with those two.
Yeah, although Pearl was also something, granted, we skimmed through a shit ton. I didn't get to see.
Yeah, but you can buy this, you know.
Yeah, I'll get around to it eventually.
And mine's obviously the first edition, so different cover, but yeah. Hey, that's the whole point of the show. It's to encourage you to want to buy it, and I'm pretty sure this encouraged you, right?
No, it was a great freaking story. I liked it a whole lot.
Yeah, and again, the fact that we go from this little girl growing up in the Greens, all of a sudden them becoming like saving the world. Almost think now, granted, let's be honest, the way she defeated Venus was some stuff fell into her lap. Let's be honest. That was sheer luck.
You could argue that for most of her victories, whenever she gets captured, it's sheer luck that what's the Native American dude's name again? Wasserstein, yeah. It's almost like sheer luck that he shows up to save her like all the time.
True, very true, and he did that twice.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, she's good. She was caught. She was, all that other bad stuff, and in comes Wasserstein to save the day.
Yeah, but I gotta say though, the fact that that Venus did what the Surgeon General couldn't, and actually was able to hold on to Martha a bit longer than the Surgeon General did.
I would think her most impressive yet psychotic maneuver was when she basically had. Yeah, she did a Jonestown deal on that whole colony.
I know, all because to show that I'm a god and sacrifice for me.
Yeah, that was probably the most. That was probably the moment where I'm like, okay, this bitch needs to die.
And that's the moment Martha was too. And like I say, the fact that we find out, like, oh, I mean, the story that Washington gives is actually a one that I would have believed it. Would have been like, some maverick decided to try and check through the code, and damn if he wouldn't confirm everything you said. Of course, then you'd be wondering, how would she be able to allow that?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. And then when you told me that, like, oh yeah, he's brainwashed. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it was a convincing lie. It was very convincing. Even saying how, because remember, she cut herself off from everyone before he came up. So as far as she was like, oh, so these guys have a brain in their head. But again, I gotta say, I also like Cougar as it went on. You know what I mean? That was the redhead guy.
Yeah, the redhead guy. Yeah,
the scientist guy. I liked him.
Yeah, he was bald by the end of it, but yeah. No, it was fantastic story, very well done, good characters, slip-ups here and there, but otherwise I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
And that's just from the skimming.
And that's from the skimming. If I had actually read the whole thing from
you'd probably give it something higher.
I would probably closer to a 9 or a 9.5. I've never read a 10 before, so that'd be interesting if it was that high.
Exactly, but that's why this is still one of my favorite reads. Why I felt like I had to get this once this collection came out. And
oh, you got it signed! Holy shit!
Yep. And again, Martha's one of my favorite female characters. I mean, again, but I just realized by the by the end before the big skip. Yeah, we end on 2018, so she is
22.
I think yeah, 23.
23.
She is 23, and look at all she's done by then. And then the fact that she lives to be 100.
Yeah, so she went on for another 78 years. Holy shit. No,
77 years, yeah. And then died right on her birthday. But although the fact that the wars are still going and that, I'm like, oh, really? I gotta say though, for a short story, I mean, and this was something they just did because they wanted to put an end on it. They weren't spending money. In fact, it didn't sell well because it just came right out of nowhere and was so damn short. I mean,
it wasn't bad.
Oh, I didn't say it was bad, but at the same time, though, I mean, it's honestly for people who are fans. I mean, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pages, not even a full issue.
Damn.
Yeah, not even a full issue. And again, this came out 10 years after since the Save the World mini. In fact, yeah, Frank had just contacted him out of the blue and said, they had it. Dave Gibbons said, I'm reading it myself. I'll admit I'm getting something in my eye, and then rereading it and marveling at the wonderful brief coda. Because that's what it is. It's a coda. It just caps everything off. Because really, how do you top Saves the World, right? How do you top that?
Dying.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Especially if you're feeling like when they went in there, it's like, what else can we do to top it? Whatever threats is like, what if there's no threats? What if they just simply went into something they didn't know what to expect and ended up as transcending? But again, it was a brilliant ending send-off, and it shows that Martha, she lived a full life. You never would have thought about that at the beginning.
Yeah.
And by the end of it all, the Earth, while it's still fighting a war in 2095, at least when she left it initially, she left it in a better place. So yeah, that's the life and times of Martha Washington in the 21st century, and that's all I got to say about it. It's one of my favorites, and now going to be one of yours, right?
Y'all. Yeah, it's a really good story. I highly recommend that. That was pretty cool.
Yep, and it's only $30 for this much.
It's a lot of content.
Yeah, and there's all the different, there's a bunch of sketches and everything in here. I just flipped through a bunch of them, and yeah, again, just so much artwork here. Although I gotta ask, what was your favorite of the short stories? And I'm guessing it's the big guy one, right? Or is it the one with the feminist soldier?
Probably the big guy one, only because
you're a fan.
Big guy. Yeah, I watched the show Big Guy and Rusty when I was a kid.
Well, and it showed her a better world. But I would have to say my favorite one would have to be the one with the feminist, just because of this whole idea of their tech just kept blowing up in their face, like boom, 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 and then they're like.
Okie dokie.
Yep,
I am super freaking hungry now.
So am I, actually. So catch you all later. Take care.